World Storytelling Day 2025, and the theme this year is Deep Waters. And I'd like to share my retelling of possibly one of the oldest, and I would think certainly one of the deepest water stories there ever was. And I call it, oh no, not Noah. Once upon a time was a fella named Noah. Boy, was he old. Over 600 years he was. That's what I've been told. He was a good man, a decent man, put others before himself. Probably why God chose him instead of anyone else. God told Noah that the end of the world was coming, so he'd better build a boat. And as Noah didn't know a thing about shipbuilding, God even gave him the dimensions so that his boat would float. Now, if being told to build a boat in one of the driest places on earth wasn't bad enough, Noah's nasty neighbours thought he was crazy. Do you know what made his job really tough? God told Noah that he had to fill his ark with animals, two of every single kind. Noah, scoffed the neighbours, a floating zoo? Are you out of your frigging mind? But Noah didn't complain. He said, you'll get no argument from me. For Noah knew a challenge when he saw one. And Noah, now a boat builder, knew he had to get things done. So he and his family set to work, cutting down trees, hammering and nailing, and collecting the menagerie to be ready for the sailing. In went the animals two by two, and heavens above, what a hullabaloo! There was baying and neighing, snarling and braying, grunting and growling, hooting and howling, roaring and cawing, meowing, hee-hawing, barking and croaking, quacking and cackling, hissing and chatter, gibber and trumpet, bleating, purring, stridulations, rattles, warbles, and collocations. Yapping, yelping, cheeping, chirping, squeaking, honking, bellowing, crowing, mooing, cooing, and cock-a-doodle-dooing. And just when Noah thought the din meant he couldn't think at all, there came a clap, boom, of thunder, and the rain began to fall. Drip, drop, clip, plop, pitter-patter, splitter-splatter, splish, splash, splosh. A gushing, rushing downpour, a cataract of cats and dogs. The rain, it rained, and rained some more, and more and more the waters rose, till all the rivers overflowed, and the floods were much worse than on Orchard Road. All day the rain fell relentlessly, turning the land into a sea. First the tents were washed away, then the houses made of clay, till even the palaces made of stone crumbled and sank beneath the tide. 40 days and 40 nights the rain, it rained torrentially, to wash away the world that was, till all that remained was sea. And high on the waves the ark swayed and tossed, till all but Noah thought all hope was lost. Nothing to see but sea, all land submerged, as over every mountain top the great flood waters surged. And then, eventually, it stopped. As the days went by, the weeks, the months, they waited and waited and waited. The humans, that is, the animals, mated, for they knew their herds, flocks, prides, and packs must be repopulated. Noah and Co. They watched and waited while the waters grew less agitated. And finally, when the dove returned bearing the olive branch, they rejoiced at last, elated at the survival of the ark and all therein. Yet, at that moment, as they contemplated the enormity of starting again, the act of creation, 2 by 2, to build with their labour of love the world anew, they wondered, how long? How long before things all went wrong? Starting again the wanton destruction, one by one, of forest and species, of glacier and lake. Was man doomed to make the same mistake? And as they disembarked the ark, treading a world washed lush and green, their greatest fear was hunger? Cold? No, it was not. They were afraid that what they'd learned would be forgot. Would their children's children still care for the earth in all its glory? Or would they complain, oh, no, not Noah. Ah, that's just another ancient, boring story.